Hey everybody, welcome to Building with Dungeons. I am going to be showing you today a very simple build involving the new blocks. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building a cave. It could be just a regular bear cave, maybe it's a dire bear cave, maybe even it's a cave that leads deeper into the earth. Maybe it's the opening of a dragon lair. So I've just started with a very simple kind of forest scene. I've placed some trees down. I replaced the water with these mud tiles. And what we're going to do is we've started with this very simple, very plain frame of this cave. And by the time we're done, it's going to look like an actual cave. So first, we're going to start building this cave up. Okay. So to start building these up, because the blocks, when you spawn a block, it's just going to start on the ground there. So what we're going to do is to increase the height of the block without having to mess with the slider. We're just going to right click on top of another block and it's going to stack it. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this on both sides. And we are going to go about that high. Now, what you would have to normally do is you would have to place blocks here and align it with the upper part of the cave wall manually. Now you could do that to create a more like uneven cave top, like a cave mouth, like you can just kind of mess with the slider here and kind of do a little bit of that. Actually, we are going to do that because I actually really like the way that is starting to look. We're actually going to go ahead and do that instead of my original plan. I still will show you my original plan because it is something that you can still do. But let me finish just, I'm going to do that kind of like so, and we're going to make this one a little bit higher. Make this one kind of like so it's uneven on this side. But anyway, what I wanted to show you is we'll just do a quick test, and you'll see if you click on this block on the far right here, you see that the height of this block is 700. Say you wanted the top of the cave to be even all the way. So you just select a block, and you do 700, okay? Then you put it, well, it's better if you start there. Start with the spot where you want to go ahead and have the block raised to, okay? And then just do 700, and now it's aligned with this block here. It's very, very simple to create something that's very quick and easy and doesn't take a whole lot of time. Now, we want to go ahead and color these blocks in a way that will make it all kind of this same rocky ground. So we just click and drag, select all the blocks, and we just select this rocky ground texture, and now it matches the rest. Okay, so there is the front of our cave. See, it's kind of already coming together here. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to fill out the rest of this. You see where I'm just kind of clicking, I'm spawning the block, and then I'm just clicking on where I want it to go. And these can be as complex or as completely simple as you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish out this part right here, and we will have the first layer. There we go. The first layer of the cave. So we know that this matches up with the layers back here. And again, you can go ahead and make this as complex as you want. What we're going to do now is we have the first layer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and make the sides kind of match. Okay, that's not where that wanted to go. All right, so this again kind of evokes the feeling of a cave. We're going to do the same thing over on this side. You're going to see that it's just kind of starts to fill itself out over time. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of make these edges less angular. We're going to make it a little bit more sloped. And to do that, we're just going to select the block, and we are just going to rotate it until it matches up. Now you could count the number of rotations to be able to get it where you want it to go. So I think it's 3 that way I'm a designer. I'm not a mathematician. So there we go. Again, it's very, very simple. And if you're paying attention to what you're doing and not focused on talking, and if it's really simple, if you get it into an orientation that you just don't like, it's very simple to just delete it. See, I want to have a rotation. I don't know what I'm doing there, so we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to try it again. 2, 3, there we go. Okay, so it's 3 one way and 3 the other way, and then, so there you go. That's how you're going to go ahead and do that, and then we're going to make these all the same texture. And now, so that kind of gives you that sense on how to do it, and then you're just going to go ahead and copy it on this side. Now, the next thing I want to show you is how to make the cave a little bit more natural. So we're just going to take this triangle. We're going to give it just a bunch of random wacky rotations. We're going to change the height. We're going to change the scale. And we're going to then give it the same texture. And then we're just going to click somewhere. See, and now that text, that block is right there. And you can kind of do this sort of all over. And you can do it in whatever order you want. Maybe you put the texture on and then you just go crazy with the stuff, and then you scale it up. Maybe there's a big rock and that's just kind of there, and then maybe it's a little bit down, or maybe you want the height to be higher from that point or lower. And you can spend as much or as little time as you want on it to kind of evoke the feeling of this is a cave out in the wilderness. And then when you're done, you just go to the creatures and you just find the wolf. Maybe it's a wolf den, maybe it's a wolf den with a couple cubs. Maybe she's a dire wolf. Who knows? Maybe let's make her a little bit bigger, and then let's make her pups a little bit smaller. Maybe this one's the runt of the litter. I don't know. And that's just kind of the starts of a neat little cave. Just kind of all kinds of stuff that you can do with it. And then you just you could do anything you want with this. You can click on these and see that's a height 868. That's height 983. I think that goes up to as high as 1,000. And you could just fill out this, get this all around where you want it, and then create the final layer right here, and then just put the blocks in at whatever height you want them to be. And you could fill out the sides here, make the back here, and then, kind of fill out the left side here. And then what I would do is I would fill out the entire front part of the cave and the back part and like the whole part of the cave. And then just kind of didn't get the blocks that I wanted there. Let's try that again. There we go. And then just start kind of adding these jagged pieces wherever I want. You could also use other props here to kind of do whatever you want. Maybe maybe part of this cave is actually made up of some ruins, and there's a column, kind of just jutting out there. There's so much versatility to the program, but this is just the start of something great with as far as with the blocks. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Definitely check back for more builds. You can see short form builds on the shorts, and we'll be doing more of these long form builds. So thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.